My apologies. Yep, you were able to get a Phenom account from Europe. Everybody should be able to get that Phenom account. It's no longer a rock day. In fact, I don't even know what music we can play. What is like Medusa style music? Like ambient Greek music? Ambient Greek music. DMCA free. Is that a thing? Like music, the gods. Oh, harps. They used to play a lot of harps. How about that? Surely harp music is DMCA free, right? Like, surely. There is no way people DMCA their harp music. There is no way. Yeah, you should come play with us on Phenom. You should be able to sign up. So. Oh no, Cloud. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. No. Yeah, that's correct, Mustard. So, my music has to be curated for YouTube sometimes, unfortunately, for people who only watch you on Twitch. He does not lose. It's the Phenom poker buff. He's streaming on Phenom poker. It's the buff. But alright, let's get this arena started up. I mean, now with AI, unfortunately, and I guess how you view it, it's probably quite easy to make DMCA free music, although I don't really know exactly how that works. Apparently, recently, the author of Game of Thrones has won the right to file a lawsuit for AI using his works or something like that. I don't know exactly what the lawsuit's about, but yeah, you get my point. He got the choose your only flop perk unlocked. It's true. So yeah, once again, if you're trying to come for the money today, you do need to have a Phenom account because all money will be sent out via Phenom. He still hasn't finished the last book. Damn. That's rough. That is rough. It's true. It is true. He has not finished the last book yet. He's gonna sue the people that try to write the last book for him, though. That's for sure. Hey, Carp Mazon, thanks so much for the Prime. Welcome to the pool party. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hell yeah. Okay. So the arena is going to start. Here, let me get it started. Let me get it all set up. Okay. This is Medusa's Halloween Gambit arena. Oh my gosh, Caspian! Yo! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. If you guys have been getting a gifted sub from Caspian, please, please, please make sure you're thanking them. I super appreciate it. Hell yeah, Caspian. Guys, thank Caspian if you've been getting gifted subs recently, not just today, but in general. If you check the top of your Twitch and you see that you got a gifted sub from Caspian, please make sure you're thanking them. Seriously, appreciate you very much. So there is $50 giveaway in here. I'm just trying to put as much information in the stream title as possible. Or with anyone who has gifted, this is also true. So this is going to have a very specific setup. It's called the Halloween Gambit. I might need to copy the FEN. One second. So the Halloween Gambit is this specific position starting here. Hello, Naughty Granny. Thanks so much for the Prime. Appreciate it. Welcome to the pool party. Thank ya. Correct. You are able to use this for Flex Friday. In fact, this is one of the 3 approved Flex Friday openings. You're allowed to use other Flex Friday openings, but you need a very good write-up for why it is indeed a Halloween-related opening. So, yeah. So this is the opening. And here, I would highly recommend you to take. If you don't, totally up to you. But my recommendation for you would be that you take. Because if you don't take, you've just lost a pawn. But this is basically where the Halloween Gambit starts. And it should be quite a lot of fun. But yeah. And then I'll go back to creating my arena. Custom FEN. Okay, so that's the position. It's gonna start at exactly 7. It'll go on for 90 minutes. And it will be, should we do rating based or score based? Ooh. No, I think rating based is better, because I think if it's score based, you just end up playing against each other too much. Alright. Okay, so here is... I don't know about it either. So here should be the arena. I'm really hoping that everything is set up correctly. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it is. There is a chance that it's not. So... hopefully it is. But yeah. Score base can have 600 versus 2600 frequently. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just different, you know? Yeah, this is a really good opportunity for everybody to have a good chance to play the Halloween Gambit, which is one of the... So for Flex Friday, we give out $50 for the best game. And this week's theme are Halloween-themed openings. So there's 3 Halloween-themed openings that I have in my mind, which the first one is the Halloween Gambit. It's called the Halloween Gambit. And it goes e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, knight c6, knight c3, knight f6, knight takes e5. The other option is the freak attack, which is in the Najdorf. It's actually a pretty decent line. And then there is one more, I think it's called the Frankenstein Dracula, that we have approved of. If you also play the Creepy Crawly, that will also be fine as a submission for Flex Friday. I actually think the Halloween Gambit is a totally fine opening, even at higher elos, just because of how difficult it is to defend at low time controls. I just don't think it's okay at longer time controls. So, it's totally okay to play this at 3 minutes, in my opinion. Or maybe even 5 minutes. So yeah. If you guys want to check it out, feel free to do so. Oh. I want to check the document on it again. Halloween Gambit. No, that is not allowed. If you have a fear of going to London and you play the London, I will definitely not allow that submission. It has to actually be a Halloween-themed opening, guys. It has to legitimately be a Halloween-themed opening. London is scary, to be fair. We all get stabbed. Damn. See, if that was your reason for submitting a game in the London, I'm not going to object too hard. That's kind of funny. Sad, but kind of funny. Yeah, I also have my Star Wars cup. I also have my Shiba mug. Got both of my mugs here. This one's empty, though. I have a little Shiba mug. I like my fun mugs. Makes life a little better. So, And for the $50 giveaway, there's a $30 to one person and then a $20 to the second person. You do need to be registered on Phenom for that. So if you have not registered on Phenom yet, feel free to do so now. You can register it after you win if you would so choose. But that money is only being sent out via Phenom. That's the only way for you to receive it. So just keep that in mind. Do keep that in mind. Taking work off on a Friday when it's the peak day to play poker? Hell nah. We don't do that here. Yeah, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I need to finish... last year, all my cosplays were super Star Wars themed. This year, I have the costumes I wanted to wear, but I ended up spending like 11 days or something in China. So I didn't have time to shoot any Star Wars cosplays. Oh. Prop bets on Grok versus Galfon. I'm down to set some up once I hear a little bit more about it. But let me grab my lightsabers actually. Oh. My little cape thingies keep getting stuck. But I have... Sorry, random giveaway is just 2 random people, not top players. Not top. Just random. Completely random. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have a joke for every gifted sub tomorrow. So. Honestly, this was just a costume that I found at... What's it called? Spirit Halloween. With my friend when we went shopping. So I was like, I mean, I have it. I'm gonna wear it. So it's gonna be fun, yeah. Oh, my head does hurt though. This is a very, very tight. What's it called? This thing. How much money do I spend on costumes? When I was in LA, I would just buy... Sorry, not buy. I wouldn't even buy. I would borrow other people's costumes. And because they would see I really liked it, they would be like, it's okay, Nemo, you can keep it. And I'm like, are you sure? And they'd be like, yeah, it doesn't really fit me anyways. So I would just leech off everyone else. And I had so many costumes in LA, literally because people had like costumes that wouldn't fit them. Some of them, they actually didn't fit them, but I was an absolute charity case when it came to costumes when I was living in LA. So yeah, I mean, I also had a lot of friends that did cosplay, which is really nice. Here in Toronto, I do have a friend that does cosplay, but we haven't really gotten to hang out as much because busy. So I've probably spent a decent amount on costumes this year. I mean, at Spirit Halloween, I spent $400. Okay, 20 bucks of it was a donation to charity, which is totally fine. But yeah, I bought... What else did I get this year? I got the 400 from Spirit Halloween. I had Nico Robin that I've never done from a past year. I don't know when I bought that costume. Oh, and then I bought Rumi, which was maybe 60 US with shipping. So maybe like 70 with US with shipping. So yeah, I mean, I spent a decent amount on costumes, but hopefully you guys enjoy all the content that comes out of it. I reused my Pikachu, Detective Pikachu cosplay from a few years ago. I did Detective Pikachu, maybe literally the first year I started streaming. I think I did Detective Pikachu. So that costume yesterday that you guys saw is maybe 4 years old. But yeah. It's pretty fun, though. There definitely needs to be a cosplay swapping website. Oh my gosh, that would... Honestly, I would love that. For sure. For sure. I would be so down for that. It would be so beneficial. It would actually be so beneficial. Nice, uncultured. Yeah. I should create that website. It would actually be so good. Look into my eyes. But yeah, that's why today we were playing the Halloween Gambit Arena. So it'll be fun. Here, let's try to play some games in the Halloween Gambit. Let's see if I can get a game in the Halloween Gambit. Huh. I don't know any cosplayers in Toronto other than my friend. Maybe maybe my opponent will be in a Halloween Gambit mood. Ooh. There probably is. Oh no, he played the Spanish. Well, that's not very interesting. But I've definitely stepped it up from last year. I love that Gary has literally just copied that from Kevin. Not saying it's bad, but I will not be going to a Toronto Halloween party. Tomorrow's stream is actually at noon because I have a sushi and burgundy wine pairing dinner to go to. Which is actually really insane. It's like this wonderful, wonderful sushi experience. There's a chef that's coming in from Japan. But yeah, that's what I am doing on Halloween. So it's still, I love sushi. It's going to be great. It's going to be super great. I'm very, 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 very excited about it. I love, 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 love sushi. And I love Burgundian wines. And the chef coming in is a certified, well, first of all, sushi chef. Like, she's won a bunch of prizes and stuff like that. And then also on top of it is a certified wine something. I can't remember exactly what. But specializes in Burgundian wines. And she's awesome. So I'll tell you guys all about it. You'll see all about it on social media as well. Yeah. That's kind of why it's so beautiful. I feel like Japanese food and French wine don't get paired together very often, but they're certainly not against it. So it might not be red. Burgundy has a lot of white wine too. I don't know the exact details. I don't know the exact details of what wines are being poured, but Burgundy has, well, I guess Chablis. Chablis has my absolute favorite white wines. I love white wines from Chablis. And then pretty close is, you know. It doesn't have to be. Depends on the fish. It does not have to be. But like I said, white wine is very prevalent. Gosh, English. Prevalent. In Burgundy, there's also a lot of red wine, obviously, in Burgundy. But you can certainly have some red as well. I'm not a master somm, so I have no idea. But I've had a lot of Gewürztraminer. Love Gewürztraminer. Yeah. I love Jura as well. So I love Vengeance. They use a different type of fermentation. Well, it's still fermented, but it's just a little different. And then there's also... Yeah, it's really cool. In my humble opinion, Burgundian is the best in the world. But a lot of people really like Bordeaux. There's really good wines from Italy. There's really good wines from all over the world. There's great wines from California. There's a lot. There's a lot of good stuff out there. And I don't think it's right to say something is a cheaper relative of something else, because I feel like that is very unfair. Most wine regions, unless they are very much trying to score high on, like, this... for the most part, I would say, a lot of places are trying to be representative of their region. A lot of wineries are trying to work on representing their terroir, which just means like their earth and stuff like that. So I think it's pretty unfair to say one is a cheaper version of another. You can certainly have similarities in expressions for wines. A lot of these guys get hired. Like if you're working at a really big French company, you might get hired as a winemaker to go work in Australia for a year or something like that. So I don't think that's a very fair statement. Yeah. I don't... So, I believe all fish needs to be flash frozen in order to kill the bacteria. It's just a matter for transport how long it is frozen for, is my understanding of sushi. But I could be wrong. I'm not a certified sushi maker, sushi chef. I don't import sushi, so I might be wrong, but from my understanding, that was the case. I like all different styles of wine. There's nothing exactly specific that I could just tell you. I tend to enjoy jammy reds, so I really like Amarone, which is an Italian red. But I also really enjoy Burgundian reds. A little more earth, a little more mushroom, and I also enjoy some other Italian reds. Super Tuscans, sorry, that can be a little louder, a little bolder, a little punchier. I'm not a huge fan, though, of Cab Franc. That is the one thing. But obviously there's a lot of different presentations of Cab Franc. I can't just say I don't like them all. Can you buy good wine online? I don't know. Probably. I should probably win this game, yeah. Alright. You can definitely get good wine online. I mean, it depends a little bit on where you live, maybe. Shipping might be hard, but... Kills parasites, but not bacteria? Well, then I don't know. Yeah, Merlot's really good. But see, that's where it gets really interesting, right? Because, Argentinian Merlot can be really different from French Merlot, for example. I know. It's a good cup. So. Thanks. I need to get an Amazon affiliate link so I can link all these. Yeah, wine's really cool. Maybe this cup goes better with the snakes. Portugal does produce some very good value wines. Yeah. One of the things they do really well there is this Vinho Verde, which is like basically a grape that does not need to be fermented for as long. So it cuts down a lot on cost. And then it also can be drank very young, and it tastes pretty good young. Yeah, coming from the Porto region of Portugal. So, Chilean, I haven't actually had that much Chilean red wines. Chilean sea bass, though. Now that's good. But yeah, Porto has a lot of wine. There's a lot of really good wine in Portugal. I drank so much wine when I was in Portugal. Oh my gosh. Whew! So much. It was crazy. I learned so much about the regions of Portugal. I did not. Alright, make sure you guys are signing up for the arena. We are giving away 50 buckaroos randomly. And, well, 30 and 20. So 50 bucks total. Randomly. So if you participate and play at least 10 games, you are eligible! You have to be registered on Phenom, though. It's 30 and 20. Sorry, mods. Sorry. But yeah, make sure you are entering it. Thanks for fixing it so quickly. And yeah, rest in peace, Danya. My favorite place to visit? Japan. Easily. Yeah. For sure, Japan. Tokyo and Kyoto probably are the two. Registered on Phenom. You can register on Phenom after finding out if you've won the prize, though. You do not You do not need to be registered instantaneously on Phenom. But if you want to get it started right now, you're also welcome to do so. Hello, username taken. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Welcome to the pool party. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's true. I pointed this out last time I was in the city. It's crazy that you can spell Tokyo and Kyoto with the same letters. Exactly the same letters. That's actually kind of wild. It's kind of wild. What? Japan disappointed you the most? Oh man. We can't be friends. Also the same meaning? Do they? I have no idea what Tokyo means or what Kyoto means. Capital city? Wait, they both mean capital city? I'm really, really big on cleanliness. So, while I am, like myself, born in China, I am not a fan of Chinese, like, toilets. And the way, like, in Beijing, people were spitting on the streets. I just am not a fan of that type of stuff. I'm very, very, very much like, I want my... Like, it's really clean on the streets, don't get me wrong. Chinese toilets are still oftentimes squatting. Nowadays, they have built most modern malls and everything with Western-style toilets. But I never saw squatting toilets in Japan. I only saw bidets. Everywhere I went to basically had a bidet. But yeah. If you're in Beijing, you would understand what I'm talking about. But in general, not a fan of spitting on the streets. Hola! Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those toilets in China. So... Oh gosh. Watch the video when you want to use... So most of the places I went to, they have just free toilet paper. But... Shanghai, like the more western-facing cities, I'm sure are fine. Hong Kong has entirely Western-style toilets. Same for Macau, as far as I know. And then I haven't been to Shanghai as an adult, so I can't tell you. But yeah, walling toilet is diabolical. One of the things that you gotta do is that you have to take the toilet paper before you go into the actual toilet. Like, that's another thing. So, yeah. It's just normal toilet paper. Completely normal toilet paper. No problem at all. But, not every place has toilet paper, so sometimes you gotta bring your own. I've never seen a squatting one in the West, honestly. Yeah, you should be carrying toilet paper. Yes. Absolutely. So the Halloween Gambit is you'll see in about a minute when this arena starts. But it's just e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, knight f6, and knight takes e4. And this is called the Four Knights Halloween Gambit. Oh, ow, ow, ow. It is not rated. It is not rated. Yeah. Welcome, guys. We're currently running a little arena. If you guys wanted to play. How do you do well in this gambit? By not losing. I don't know, honestly. I actually have very little idea. So however you guys want to play it is totally up to you. But just try to not lose. You're welcome. No problem. I got you. What's the point of it? You sacrifice your horsey for a strong central attack. You're gonna be automatically placed in the position, so you don't really need to worry too much. And then... yeah. Alright. Let's take a look at the very first game. So you're already stuck in this position, so Bai King is coming in here with, you don't do well in Halloween, don't get white. But Bike King has indeed lost their... has given the horsey back. So Cloud was forced to sacrifice the horsey in this position. Because this is just what the game gave him. But Bike King is like, nope, I don't want to deal it. So you may have it back. But yeah, this is the Halloween Gambit. The Halloween Gambit. Oh, speaking of Japanese, I got little Pokemon candies over here. Why is it called the Halloween Gambit? I don't know. Do you want me to read the lore to you? Story time. The modern name Halloween Gambit was given by the German player Stefan Jacob, who explained that many players are shocked the way they would be frightened by a Halloween mask when they are mentally prepared for a boring 4 nights and then they are faced with knight takes e5. I mean, this game is not representative of how a normal Halloween Gambit goes. It's kind of boring. They're just trading everything, go into endgame. Black's up a pawn, but they've got double pawns, so let's go see a more exciting one. Oh, this one also traded off, but white's just up a piece. I don't know. I'm really bad at defending against the Halloween Gambit. Typically. I'm not much of a Halloween Gambit player. As either color. See, this is more representative of what usually happens in the Halloween Gambit, in my opinion. You're supposed to get a little... White's supposed to be down a piece. With the ability to attack. With compensation. So, there is a lot of compensation in this opening for white. Yeah. Exactly, Azazi. Yeah, what are you talking about? This is just my natural hair, guys. This is just my natural hair. Yeah. If you... I'll turn on the eval for you all after this game. So you can have an idea. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. People just keep feeding him, huh? Yes, Marinka! Absolutely. I'm eating a Pikachu. We can drop the, change petition here. Change.org petition here. Oh. I mean, white just needs to convert this into a win. That's really it. They are up a whole horsey for the pawn. So, this is actually kind of weird that they were up a piece, because typically you would think that if you sacrificed a piece, you would be in a worse position. But it is hard to defend with the black pieces, especially with 3 minutes on the clock. But we'll see if Bro's able to not flag this game. I actually gotta take it off for a little bit because it's cramping up my head so badly. It's just really tight. Whew. Maybe I can wear it a little more in the back, so then it doesn't, like, pinch my head as much. Okay, we can keep it on like this. So white is no longer... Oh, well, if black had taken this pawn, he's no longer winning. Doesn't seem like he's too worried about it, though. Oh? Oh? Oh! Well, black was about to win. It's true. Black can still win, but now it's just gonna come down to time. And I see the clocks are still scuffed. So, I truly have no idea what's happening with the clocks right now. Or why this is the case. It's really strange. Like they're running on the opposite side, basically. When it's white's turn, it's running on black's time, but alright, white flag. No problem. Ooh. Currently Gary is in the lead. Playing against the one and only Caspian. What the heck? This is a... Oh, this is a 4 knights? It does... Okay, it does look like a 4 knights. So, basically, Gary chose to keep the knight. Gary actually looks like he might know some theory here. But white gets a really nice attack on the king's side. Unfortunately, here Caspian might have lost a pawn in the opening, which is okay, it happens. But they still managed to get this f-pawn pushed up. With this bishop and queen kind of trying to hit this place. It's... Oh no, not the rook blunder. It was not just you. I don't know what is wrong with the clubs. When I do arenas, the clocks are just scuffed. Sorry, Mago. Moobot doesn't like any links, but... Here, I'll pin it. Any links except chess.com. I don't know if we can add exceptions. Maybe we can add this one as an exception, mods. Thanks. But if you want to join this arena, all you gotta go to is use !arena. And be part of our club. Gotta do 2 things, and that's it. Should be really easy. This name always makes me so uncomfortable. We have a 665 against a 2028. Well, peace odds. Not going in white's favor, unfortunately. Let's see. There's so many simplifications coming out of the opening. How did this one happen? This is boring. So many people are just letting their knights get taken and then committing themselves into the endgame. These are the type of games that have no chance to win Flex Friday. I'm just letting you know. If this is your position coming out of the Halloween Gambit, your chances are not looking good, chat. Chances are not looking good. Casio! Oh, I should have called this a Casio cosplay. That's so smart, Sohiki. That's actually so smart. Thanks, I'm gonna use that one. I ungambited a gambit is not a flex. Exactly. Same for this. Ungambiting your gambit is not a flex. Yeah, you could be any rating. I think we have 400 here playing. We have a 900, we have a 665. That's not spooky at all. That's just called simplification. And it's boring. Don't be boring, chat. Gambit. Ugh, I agree with you, but unfortunately Fide is not gonna be pointing any fingers right now. So. Oh, that's true. If you're really bad at endgames, I can see that. Yeah. I mean, this is a Halloween themed mug. All of my mugs are Halloween themed. What are you talking about? How is a burger Shiba not a Halloween mug? It's a burger Shiba. But it's like cosplaying she-burger. Exactly, it's a she-burger. It's a cutie patootie. I have a mug addiction for sure. They're all Halloween mugs because they're not normal mugs. That's precisely the point. I'm not playing today, but I am watching all of you lovely folks play. This is an example of Caspian hanging on successfully to his extra piece, which is good. I'm not trying to influence you guys on how to, you know, play the Halloween Gambit. You can play it how you want, but I'm just saying your best chance for winning Flex Friday would be to keep that piece. Yeah, she-burger. Hell yeah. Turn to stone, everyone. Oh. There was actually, well, I mean, it probably wouldn't have happened, but there was actually this idea with Rookie 7 that I think Sav should have tried. But now it should be just losing. Should just be losing. Alright, well. GG's. Whoa, we have a 2600 playing. And they're bullying a 1200. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, we have our question mark is... Question mark ping? I don't even know where it is. Yeah, I would like to place a bet on 2600 too. I don't think, unfortunately, even being up a piece is gonna... Wait. Why is he down a queen? Oh my gosh, they misclicked. Would you still like to place a bet on the 2600? Oh, that's actually insane. Oh my gosh. No, they super misclicked. What do you guys think the odds right now are? Alright, let's do a prediction. A really quick one. You have 30 seconds. Literally. 30 seconds, guys. Do we think this 1200 is going to be able to win this game? Up a queen and a knight. So far, he's doing very well. As a reminder, this all started because bro misclicked taking the rook back here. He had queen takes a8, did not play queen takes a8. I think he's doing quite well. Hey Sven, I've talked quite a lot about it. If you want to read my full thoughts, they are available written out on Twitter. But yeah, very sad. Very, very sad. So. But everything is cataloged there. Everything. If black isn't careful, there is checkmate at 1. If there's one move. Oh, wow. He resigned. He should have made one more move for the chance to play rook to d8. Just the chance. You never know. But that's insane. The 1200 does win. The not 2600. Wait, whoa. Some people really put their points on the 2600, huh? You guys are wrong. The not 2600 has won. At this point, you don't think so? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's too ambitious. Maybe. Well, that's an upset and a half. He should be submitting that for Flex Friday for sure. But, yeah, if you're also saddened and frustrated with Fide's handling of the situation, as well as motivated to ban Kramnik to make sure this does not happen to anybody else, we do have the petition pinned at the top. So if you wanted to check that out. Thank you. We're watching people in our arena. Our viewer arena. So yeah, I guess they're somewhat random. But some of these people I've also known a long time. Like Beal. Beal has been bad at chess since the first day they watched my stream. Well said. Well said, Mark. Sorry, Beal. Oh, that's cute. Chaotic. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you. It's alright, Beal. I have faith in you, even though you're down a knight. I see your Halloween Gambit might not have gone the way you expected. Wait, what? You played Bishop B5? How'd you... I'm a little sus of this opening choice. Well, it's not just revoking his titles, it's also banning him. Literally. Like, banning him. No more him in chess. Which I think would take away a lot of, like, any type of people trying to say, oh yeah, this and this. So. Hey Alex, thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow we're gonna have a special promo where if you gift a sub, I will give you a joke. Not so much that he cannot speak, more like he cannot approach chess. Period. Anything he says has zero validation. He cannot incite an investigation into anyone. He cannot participate in events. Hey Coms, thanks for the prime, appreciate it. Thank you. Yep, if you give 100 subs tomorrow, you get 100 jokes. That's how this works. Tomorrow. But not today. Tomorrow. Starting at noon. Noon Eastern. Good. Good, good, good. Sure, I'm down for that, Pyro. Nice game, Beal. Sorry I roasted you. Apparently, your strategy all along was to flag, like a true School of Nemo user. Well, thanks for subbing so you don't have to watch ads. I really do appreciate it. I take back my Beal roast, everyone. Beal was actually just playing for the real thing. By the way, if we have 12 more people who use their tier 1 and subscribe to my Twitch channel, like Comms just did, before the end of tomorrow, I will have a 70-30 split with Twitch. For full transparency, Twitch is currently taking 40% of my revenue. Before this month, they were taking 50% of my revenue. Maybe not this month, but they typically, yeah. So, if we have 12 more people that maybe want to sub to this channel and use your tier 1, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. There's some games going on here. Leave my kitten alone is unfortunately used in 2400. Unfortunately, gifted subs do not count towards the plus level 2. So, yeah. Gifteds don't count, sadly. Yeah. But I do appreciate everybody who is here and watches and supports as well. No worries. If you are lurking, live, lurk, love. There's some very valiant efforts coming in. I believe tier 2 counts for 3 and tier 3 counts for 6 or something, like 6 points. I basically need 300 points. So I can get 50 tier 3s a month, 300 tier 1s, or like some mix of that. I think you're already helping, Alex. You're already helping. No, Cosplay here. It changed. So creators must maintain points for 3 consecutive months. They make it really, really hard. They make it super hard to get to the 70-30 revenue share. I have been saying live, lurk, love recently. That is what I've been saying. 2 things, Thomas. I've been saying that. Oh, Cloud's playing at 2600. Ooh, Cloud's position's kind of cool. Yo, B-dubs! Thank you so much for converting to a tier 3. What the heck? Yo, I appreciate it. Thank you. Hell yeah. Thanks so much. That really, really does help. Super appreciate it. Alright, we now need 8. 8 more, I believe. Thanks, guys. Oh, and thank you, Jockstrap, for the tier 1. That's a crazy username. Welcome back to your 2nd month. It updated! We're at 294, so now we only need 6 more tier 1s before the end of the month to get to plus level 2. And then we might need to do this again next month, because unfortunately, I don't know how many months of this I have. This might be my first month being this close to 300 individual tier 1s. But I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. There's a ton of wall-hangs that say live, laugh, lurk. Well, I think live, lurk, love is better, because we appreciate all you lurkers, even if you don't type much in the chat. You're still very much appreciated. But yeah. If you also want to participate in this arena and you haven't yet, you first need to sign up for my club, and then after that, you just need to click the arena link, and then you should be in. Or if you're already at the club page, there should be a little banner up top. Hey, my jokes are great. Yeah, Twitch says you don't count, which is crazy. If you're lurking and you don't type in chat for 15 minutes, Twitch doesn't even count you as a viewer anymore. Which is insane. Or if you have the stream on mute, you don't count as a viewer. I know. You don't matter. Yo, Rowan! Thanks so much for the tier 2. Aw, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yo, welcome back to your 11th. Thank you, thank you. I know, it sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. They've made it really, really tough on streamers recently. So. Yeah. Thanks, Zazy. Okay. Yeah, they like there's so many things if you don't tap back into the windows, just stuff like that. But that's okay, Rowan. You'll win it back in Phenom, no problem. I'll give you good action tonight. I really hope they just give back, like, I hope they revert some of the viewership changes. Cause, yeah, it's been crazy. Like, everyone's just faced such a significant viewership drop. Which sucks. So, Cloud's doing really well against this 2600. I mean, he's down a rook, so don't get too excited. He's, you know, less time, but his pawns are rolling. The pawns are rolling. But I really appreciate you all. Thanks, guys. Welcome to the pool party! I know, most people don't type, and that's okay. And that's why we came up with the slogan, Live, Lurk, Love. But unfortunately, Twitch thinks that people who don't type are not real people, and they don't count. So. It's supposed to be harmonic music for my Medusa-ness, but I don't really know if that's working. Exactly. You're real, and you count. Thanks, Mega. Thank you. Yeah, you can literally see the viewership number go up from, like, low 800s. Up. What happened here? Why are the clocks so scuffed? Did this game end? Oh, no. See, the clocks are just so scuffed on chess.com when I'm watching a game, and I can never tell who's actually getting flagged. Hello, welcome from YouTube. Hello, hello. This 2600 has not had the best day. It's true. I think it's because he hasn't had a good day, not because his rating is inflated, though. You're allowed to have a bad day at the work. Nice. Nice flag, Cloud. Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough material to claim a win. But a draw against the 2600 isn't bad. Whoa, 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 guys. He's still very good at chess. Just because he misclicked one game, has a bad showing this game, let's relax here, guys. Let's chill a little bit. Let's chill a little bit. But yeah, now we're only 3 tier 1s away. Thanks, chat. Y'all are great. 3. I'll come up with some incentive for everybody to be a tier 1 sub next month too. But yeah, I really appreciate you all. Thanks. Oh! Oh! It's fine. It's fine. Oops. Somehow, they balanced the game out. Yeah, it was a made of 1. That is correct. But they didn't see it. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. I have little Pokemon candies right now. Aw, thank you, Azazi. Appreciate you. Thank you. I have this, like, wolf dog Pokemon guy that I don't even know what his name is. Yeah, unfortunately, I think, Boychuk might have thrown away a bishop. And I have... I think this is... Meowth? Meowth? Meowth the cat. This one's Mimikyu. Well, we'll see if Boychuk's able to potentially defend this. I think it's Arcanine. Oh, thanks, Daisy. Here is, wait. This has to be Raichu, right? Yeah, I think this one's Raichu. Whoa! Pull out game. These usernames are crazy. Thank you for the tier 2. Wait, that's insane. Yo. There's a real... Oh, no, it doesn't work. Never mind. Oh, wait, there's actually a really good move here. Yes, he found it. Oh, this is actually kind of funny. That's a crazy name. Yo, thank you so much for the tier 2. Okay. Oh, that's really funny. That's really, really funny. So what you want to do right now is just do this and shuffle. But the clocks are just consistently scuffed, so I can't tell who's actually... Oh my gosh! He's finding it! Wow! Oh, this is wild stuff! Jeez. Boychuk played such a great endgame there. That was a very well played endgame by Boychuk, honestly. That was some crazy stuff. I'm usually expecting a full Boychuk fail, but that was a well-defended endgame. I mean, it's still a win for white. They have to play, but you have to move your rook and stuff. I'm not gonna go into the details right now. But yeah, Gary had to be a lot more careful, basically. Had to be a lot more careful. Hell yeah, Zazy. Do both. That was not a Lucina because it's a bishop, not a rook. Lucina's only if it's rook versus rook at plus pawn. I want to see how 500s play the Halloween Gambit. It's probably really scary. As in scarily bad. Haha. Joking. Sorry, I had to do it. I apologize. Yo, Jaji, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome to the pool party. I appreciate that too. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, guys. Twitch is actually kind of mean for giving people free Twitch primes if they have Amazon Prime, but then it doesn't count towards the plus level, which is insane. I don't know what happened here, but somehow both players have managed to be really, really, really passive. Like, how are you guys both not developed, basically? We need one more tier 1. One more. It's alright. I'm sure we'll get it in the next 24 hours. Wait, did Dude have Maiden 2? Oh yeah, Dude did also have Maiden 2. I completely forgot about that. I was so focused on the pieces being lost that... Ooh, Master Chess Dojo, yo! Thank you so much for the tier 3. I think we just hit it. Hell yeah, welcome back to your 65th month. Woo! Hell yeah. Thanks, chat. You guys are the best. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, White did miss me. It's alright. No problem. Because, as you guys know, in a 400, 500 rated game, that's not going to be the differentiating factor anyways. So, I'm not sure about that question, Uncultured. I think it's if anybody during the month. Like, it only counts in October, so there's nobody that can expire tomorrow, if that makes sense. Because if you sub at the end of the month, your sub doesn't expire. Sorry, if you subbed at the start of the month, your sub doesn't expire until, like, November. But there's a chance that... I don't know exactly how it all works. But... Skrillosaurus, unfortunately, does lose this game. And thank you so much, Christian Haney, for the prime. Welcome back to your 3rd month. Hell yeah. And Space Rock for the prime as well. Hell yay! Thanks for the primers, guys. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You got a call in the middle of that? It's alright. Look. Didn't miss out on much. There's so many blunders. Why is the rook on b5? Why are we not taking this? You know what? I love watching 400s play chess. And hey, Molboji, thanks so much for the tier 1. Welcome to the pool party, everyone. If you're new to the pool party, you guys are in for a treat. We have one more Halloween look tomorrow. And then we also have tomorrow. Tomorrow is the cherry on top of the cake, because tomorrow all subs get rewarded with one joke, and they're really good jokes, I promise. But yeah, we've hit 300. You guys are crazy. Thanks. I've never been quite this close before, so I appreciate the push to hitting 300. I think I was like maybe once at 269 or something a week before the end. I was like, oh, is it worth it? But thanks, chat. And then we'll be... I'm not sure how many more months of this I need to keep it up, but I gotta maintain it for 3 consecutive months. I don't know if I hit it last month. Thanks, Subi. My 2500s. Well, first of all, they're not my 2500s. They're just 2500s that are hanging out here. Yeah, I need 3 straight months to get a year, but there is a chance that I don't know if I hit it. If I hit it last year. I mean, sorry, last month. I genuinely don't know. I don't know how to check. Padawan! You gotta be... Oh my gosh, I literally glanced aside for 1 second, and bro had the easiest idea. He was like, my queen's coming here, my rook's coming here, my rook's coming here, and then I'm gonna go for checkmate. And he just did it. He just executed it. It do be like that sometimes. Caspian keeps playing into these really solid, but this one's actually really good for him. He's somehow just up a piece. This is just a straight piece. I've seen a lot of different takes on how to play this opening, and I gotta admit, some of you all are playing the Halloween Gambit a little bit better than your partner next door. We've seen some slightly sus ones. There's some good ones. We've also seen a lot of really sus ones. I'm trying to make sure we, like, hit everybody's game, so if your game was not seen on the stream yet, I'll keep an eye out for you. The headpiece is okay. It's like, no, please don't. Okay. Ow. It's not heavy. It's just very clampy. Like, I should put a piece of fabric in between. So it stops clamping into my head as much. It's alright. Whatever chess you think you're playing poorly, trust me. There's someone out there who's playing worse. Like, this guy played the worst Halloween Gambit with the black pieces. This is just way too passive. You do not have time to make moves like a6 and then b5. This doesn't do anything. You gotta get your bishop developed, and bro just sacrifices another bishop. This honestly might be worth a flex coming in from Miguel. No, I have one more costume planned for Halloween. This Halloween, we have been a ninja. That was my Instagram outfit for today. And then I have done, tomorrow, you guys are gonna have to wait for what's going out on Insta, because it's gonna be so cool! It's gonna be really cool, which actually reminds me, I need my photographer to give me the pictures. Bro. Need the edited pics for tomorrow. And then it is not Melania, unfortunately. I don't think I have the ability to cosplay Melania. That's a pretty hard one. Wow, this king has run all the way over here. I literally looked aside to text for a brief second, and the king's already on c5. Whoa, what is happening here? No! Combs! What is this? But yeah, this is 2 queens, huh? 2 queens in the middle game. Miguel's just having fun. Also, his name is a play on Nydorf, which is... Actually, was Nydorf's first name Miguel? I think it was. Maybe. You're never too old to get to 2300 FIDE. Literally never. It just might not be worth your time, which is a completely different story. But what I said still holds true. It's never too late for you. You just probably shouldn't do it. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you are willing to give up everything for the next 15 years of your life. Okay, maybe at 100 years it might be a little late for you. I've been really enjoying this game. I mean, I feel like Dark Dragon kind of got bullied. But... it's alright. I'm surprised that he's still sticking around. I mean, there is the chance that opponent makes a mistake being up a queen. You put an 88 one-year-old once? Here, I'll show you one of my favorite pictures. I was really young. Oh, but it has to be searched in Finnish. Okay, that might be a difficult... I'm not gonna go turn my Google into Finnish right now. Well, Miguel has finally won the game. Nice. Congratulations. Whoa, why is this 681 kind of cooking? Bro's kind of cooking. The boy shag draw really got to you? Unfortunately, white is gonna flag on time, but was looking really good there for a moment. Thanks. Oh. Big stretch. Alright. Little long costling. Never heard anyone. Thanks, Malkenny. See, this is pretty balanced. Well, I mean, the opponent's 500, so... But it's still pretty balanced. Smithy isn't gonna swap off queens when black's king is in the center. When you're up material, the one thing you really want to do is to try to swap pieces. So if you're the side with a Halloween Gambit that, like, if you're black, you want to be trading off queens as soon as you can, basically. Because no queen means your opponent has no attack, which means you get to go into the endgame, being up material, and then you should be able to use your extra piece to convert. But now this is just going to be a win for Smithy. Definitely do not want to lose your queen. Username Taken Dog. Versus Leave My Kitten Alone. It's a battle of the pets. Alright, let's go watch this, Whoa! This is a draw. I'm impressed they got this far. Bum, bum, bum. It's okay, I know you didn't want to have your game on stream, so I clicked away. But I found you! I found you. Submit it for Flex Friday, then everybody will see. Thanks, Bobin. Thank you. I mean, it wasn't that bad. You're playing as somebody who's 1,000 points higher rated, so, you know. Hard to pass judgment when they're so much higher rated. We still have 40 minutes left in this arena, by the way, in case anybody want to come join. All prizes are random. Oh, I forgot to say, we're also giving out chess.com memberships. We're giving out 3 chess.com diamond memberships. Also random. Everything's random. Everything's random. Was that on my little... Yeah. The 50... There's a total of $50 being given away So, maybe we'll give out the chess.com memberships to the top 3 if they don't have it already. But if they already have it, then we'll give it out randomly. My subs? I mean, I don't know if these people are even subbed to me. I bet half of them just found a random arena on chess.com and were like, let's play. Which is totally fair. Nothing wrong with that. Tomorrow I'm streaming at noon Eastern. A little earlier in the day. Because I have a sushi dinner. A really cool sushi and Burgundian wine pairing dinner. In the evening. It's gonna be so good. I'm really excited. Who is currently leading, by the way? Yeah, Omakase. We have Miller in first. 20 out of 20. Damn. And then we have Miguel. 12 out of 14. Il Bobby. Dark Dragon. Hell yeah. You're the one that got flagged? That's okay. What the heck? Why is black down a queen? That's crazy. Alright, well, he has a little compensation. A little. Oh yeah, that was actually, I think, like, a really old restaurant. It was like a Michelin-starred or recommended, at least, restaurant. That was really cool. Pause. I feel like I've seen literally this exact position before. With this bishop being so good. Ooh, I would not trade off queens here, though. I don't know about this one. Not a fan of the queen trade. I think the queen trade just gives your opponent the chance to get out of all this. Whereas before, they were super stuck. Now, I mean, it's still a tough position for white to play. The king can't move, the rook can't come here. The bishop can really only go here because it has to defend this pawn. But yeah, maybe this pawn push would actually be really good. I'm not sure. This is the type of position that you should be keeping queens on, in my opinion. So, here was white's opportunity to get out of all this. And this is a theoretically drawn position, and he should have gone for that. In my opinion. Sounds good, Gary. Thanks for hanging. So now he's back to being passive, which is not good for white. I'm always a Toronto sports fan if we're in the middle of a good run. Yo, thank you, Rich Maxwell, for the 5 buckaroos on YouTube. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thanks so much. Oh? Nope. The one game. Where I played as Pikachu. Bro, I'm not even from Canada. Like, I did high school and university here. Thanks, Rich. Appreciate another 5 buckaroos. Oh! They get the rook back. I mean, this is still a tough position for... it's not that tough to defend. Sounds good, Stanford. Imagine being Canadian. But yeah, a lot of people assume I'm American. No, I'm originally from China. And then I grew up in France and Finland. And then I did high school and university in Canada. I do represent Canada now, though. But I had to swap my federation over from Finland when I was like 11 or 12 or something. I was having little Pikachu gummy candies. They're all gone, though. They were so good. A few. I speak a few. We just did 10, 11 days in China. It was a lot of fun. Right now, I would choose living in China if I had a choice. I just think the content opportunities in China are amazing. And I really, really loved being in Beijing. I don't have any need to be like, oh, I want to move there right now or anything like that. But let's say, hypothetically, somebody was sponsoring my work or being like, okay, so you can choose to work in France, Finland, or China. I'd probably pick China. Just because I think it's really cool right now to be there. It's such an interesting time. I don't hate Toronto. It's just really cold. Which is fine. It's okay. I don't mind. Yeah. Yeah, like, but have you seen this meme that's going around? That's like, you met me at a very Chinese time in my life. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's honestly so funny because I feel like everybody I know and every influencer I know, so like not just my friend group, but like people I just know, are like, they're just in China. Everybody is just in China. And everyone's like, there's literally this meme right now of, yeah, I will, Azazi. Thank you. I don't think we have anybody who has tier 1 yet since, but yeah, it's like, there's literally this meme about, maybe that one's a little catered to my algorithm. It's true. No worries, Azazi. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you. I'll check after 2. Beijing is very affordable. All the Chinese cities are really affordable, but not on like a local salary, but if you're making, let's say, 3K Canadian a month in the West, that's insane. Because food is $3 Canadian for like a big bowl of ramen, like noodles, just hot. Just like, think about ramen, but Chinese style. So like broth, nudes, it's got a duck leg in it, it's got an egg in it, it's got tofu like strips. It's like, oh my god. You'd be living like a king. You'd be eating like a king. Maybe not living, because I don't actually know how much rent is. But you would be eating so well, and the subway tickets are 50 cents to go anywhere. Literally anywhere, 50 cents. And Uber pricing is like $10 for a 45-minute ride. Yeah. So, it's super cheap. But I don't know what living is. I actually have no idea what rent is. Yeah, I didn't really explore that. Because I'm not looking. Unfortunately, I'm not looking to move to China. But you met me at a very Chinese time in my life thing is really funny to me. Because I think everyone's just right now going to China. It's just like hype. Like, it's still cheap, affordable. Yeah, I was at League of Legends Worlds. FlyQuest flew me out. So, shout out FlyQuest. Thank you, guys. Yeah, see? It's so interesting. Oh, Beijing doesn't really speak English, but I heard Shanghai really does. I wouldn't mind. There's a really big difference between not minding living somewhere. Like, I also wouldn't mind living in South Africa. Wouldn't mind. Actually, they have great wine. South Africa might be a bad example because I would actually like to spend a couple months in South Africa. Okay, let's say like Uganda. I wouldn't mind living in Uganda. I don't really like... I'm not gonna do much there, you know? That's kind of my point. But I would do a lot in China, so I super would love to. It's just not like #1 through 8 maybe of all the places I would live in right now, which is okay. IRL safaris be so cool, yeah. So, yay. Yeah, China's really safe. Maybe a little too safe. Bro, they know where you are 24/7. You use your face to scan in at League of Legends Worlds. Can you imagine if there are passport checks at like an NA event? It's kind of insane. Everything is just a face scan. If you're at Universal Studio, you don't need to show anybody your pass anymore. You just show your face to literally everyone. Like everything. Everything is just face scan. They know exactly where you are at, like, you use Alipay and WeChat to pay for everything. Everything. You never use a credit card, you don't use cash. It's just like on your phone, 24/7. A lot of places don't even let you order, which is kind of crazy. I'm personally like very fine with it. I know some people aren't. I don't mind at all. Like, I'm a very chill person. I got nothing to hide, bro. I'm kind of glad I didn't have to pull out my credit card all the time. Like, nobody can steal your wallet if you don't carry a wallet around. Yeah. Most Americans don't have pass. Well, they have this equivalent of a driver's license called a Shenzhen, so... yeah. It's really convenient. I kind of enjoyed it. China uses zero cash. Like, literally zero. Most places don't even take credit card. The one place that I saw that took credit card, I literally went up to the counter, was like, credit card? Or, like... And they were like, well, okay, let me look. And they looked around, they found the machine. They pulled it out. The bro literally went like, bonk, 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 and like tried turning it on, and then tried plug it, and then was like, and then plugged it in, and I was like, oh my gosh, bro, I'm just gonna pay using Alipay. Forget this. Like, some places will have a credit card machine because they have to. Alipay is an app. It's an app on your phone that, once again, you have to verify with like your passport. And everything. It's all your phone. Everything. If you lose your phone in China, you're so screwed. Do not lose your phone in China. If you lose your phone, you cannot get food because you have to order everything on your phone. Otherwise, good luck. Because a lot of places are going to be like, oh, fine. And then the shop owner has to pull out their phone and then place the order for you. But usually you just pay in-app on WeChat or something. So then you take your phone. If you don't have your phone, you don't have... like their version of Uber, which is Didi. You don't have food. You can't pay for anything. Everyone uses their cell phone to pay. You just scan a QR code. Just scan a QR code. That's it. That's all you do. And then you pay and you put the amount and then it like blasts to in the restaurant that like this person paid or something. It's really funny. Yeah, it's really crazy. It was new for me too. Because I haven't been back in China in 6 years. So but even street food, all the street like musicians, all the street artists, all the tiny little shop like keepers that have, you know, that sell like cheap drinks and cheap food all take Alipay. No cash. Yeah, even in small towns. Even in small towns. It's mostly just Alipay. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, don't lose your phone. Also, somebody asked me, like, was it easy to stream? It was really easy for me to stream. I just got an eSIM. I can link it somewhere if I get an affiliate link. But I have, yeah, it was super easy. It's because the signal, I think, is, like, in Singapore or something. So, you don't need to do anything different. You just use it like you would normally. It's just not a Chinese SIM card. Essentially. Yeah. They have insane digital infrastructure. It is freaking crazy how much infrastructure they have. There is nowhere that doesn't have 5G. Beijing had, like, some of the best data I've ever experienced when IRL streaming. We were able to IRL stream in the inside of the Universal Studios Haunted Mazes. That's how good internet was. That's pretty rare. It's not every day you can just, like, go into those type of places and stuff, yeah. My passport's out of battery. Oh, the Chinese electric cars start basically as low as 10K US. For pretty decent quality ones, the BYD ones. Yeah. There's insane electric vehicles there. It's pretty cheap. I mean, comparatively not that cheap for them, but probably like same length as a normal car would. Probably with less, because what? It's a battery inside? The mechanical parts, I don't know, they seem pretty good. I've personally never experienced that. I haven't seen any livestock in China. Okay, I saw a few chickens. But bet you could. You could probably trade, like, chickens for something. I don't know. Beijing is, doesn't have a lot of livestock. You can't take an electric vehicle from China to US, unfortunately. Yeah. But sad days. The best electric vehicle that we can get in Canada, I think it's still Tesla. But yeah, they got way cooler stuff over there. It's insane. Yeah. The cities are so different to each other. Beijing is completely different from Shanghai, completely different from Chongqing, completely different from Chengdu. Oh, a lot of bikes. I think this is just gonna go towards a draw. I'm not sure. But this 1200, I'm sure, is fine with a draw. A lot of biking. Also, once again, you scan using your Alipay. So if you don't have your phone, you can't even get a bike. It's really just a phone society. Everyone's on their phones. It's crazy. And they have so many different types of phones, too. I don't know where my fold is, but I have a fold that opens like this. They have this Huawei fold that is like 3 screens. Yeah, Lex gonna win. GG's. That's not true. There's a lot of people with Apple there. It's just more expensive in China. So if you have Apple, you're just more likely to have gotten it because a relative bought it from, like, the US or something. Because the local phones are really, really good. And cheaper. But they have Apple. People do use Apple. There's Apple stores as well. I didn't personally ride a robotaxi, but I have heard they have them. But I've rode robotaxis in LA, and they're awesome. Nice, Philip Beth. Hell yeah, make sure you're submitting all your good games for Flex Friday if you have not had the chance. If you've not had the chance. Way more people spoke English in Beijing than I expected, honestly. Because they're trying to sell you stuff. But apparently, like, once again, Beijing is still a very capital city. It's been the capital city for 800 years. Fun fact. So, they can still be a little bit more traditional and conservative. But if you go to Shanghai, or some of the more techie, Western-facing cities, you'll probably get a lot more English-speaking people. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Dude. The elderly are having fun. They're just using all the Meitu Facetune apps, and my grandma has, like, uses... Oh. I don't know what it is, but they have no issues. Every single elderly person I met in China has, like, a phone. They're just using their phone to pay and go places and do stuff. They don't seem to have a problem. My grandma loves those, like, Snapchat filter type things. They have their own apps there for it, but yeah. She's obsessed. So, depending on where you go, if you go to a smaller town and you're white, you'll probably be treated like a celebrity. They'll be like, oh my gosh, are you Brad Pitt? If you go to Beijing, no one's gonna give a shit. Sorry. I don't know what your vibe is like. So if you personally prefer being treated like Brad Pitt, I would go to a smaller city. If you don't want to be treated like Brad Pitt, I would go to a bigger city. It's really just your preference, my dude. You'll get a lot of people asking you for pictures. If you go to a smaller town where they might not have seen as many foreigners. Big city it is. Yeah. Don't want to give them down. We'll see. Yeah, I think, like... I mean, it just depends on who your celebrity lookalike is, really. It just really depends. But yeah, the number one thing you gotta learn to say in China is 不要, which means no, because the selling culture is crazy there. Just culturally, not even for, like, shop vendors. It's just this... Like, people just buy and sell a lot more things than people in the West. Like, affiliate deals, or... Like, everyone has affiliate deals, even if you're not, like, an influencer. Like, it's just... I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, everyone just shops online. The shopping culture's crazy. So you just gotta learn to say 不要, which means don't want. Because, yeah. I'm beagling my wallet. Should have let them sell you a wallet. But yeah. Also, we're seeing some good games here, guys. I see a lot of I see and hear a lot of Flex Friday potential. There seem to be some great games. Is that... Oh no. Oh man. Oh, I didn't even know this guy could sell Castle. Wow. Sloth in the Goonies? I have no idea. The Chinese have a lot of traditional dresses, and none of them are kimonos. So it's a great question, actually, why Western chess isn't popular in China. They have this game called Chinese chess, which we actually are doing a video on because my friend and I, we went to go play some Chinese chess grandpas. And they all knew, like, what Western chess is and they knew the rules. But not many people do it just because it's not a thing there. Go is still more popular, which is the black and white stones one. And then Chinese chess is still more popular. Dominates the women's game. Yeah, they do. I did remember. We have a video about that. Right, just like the Japanese have shogi. So I was briefly thinking about really like pushing for launching Western chess facing socials in China, but I realized it might not just be worth it, and instead we might just push English instead. We might just do English. I think English sells better. Being able to speak English fluently and like Mandarin fluently is still a pretty big deal in China. Like, you know. Yeah. Stare. Happy Friday? Is today Friday? Thursday. Still Thursday. What the heck? You guys got me tripping up. I was like, oh no, did I miss my dinner? Whew. Yeah, maybe Friday for them, though. It's all good. It's all good. Is black going to flag? Yeah, it's already Friday in Europe. Friday in China, for sure. It's already 8 a.m. over there. 9 a.m. in Tokyo. Yeah, 9 a.m. in Tokyo. The Flippening has won on time. Hell yeah. Okay, anybody who did not get to see their game on stream, want to see their game on stream? Who is currently leading? It's still Mr. Oh, no, I don't think this updated, because it was 20 out of 20 the last time I checked it. So now he's 27 out of 28. So he lost one game. We'll watch the tournament leader. I don't think that's true, Parktilist, but there is a lot of drinking culture stuff in China. Miller's 2474. Second place, we have Il Bobby, who is 17 out of 20. Miguel, who's 16.5 out of 20. In fourth, we have Dark Dragon, who's 12 out of 20. Don't forget, if you want to be eligible for our random cash money giveaways, you gotta have played 10 games at minimum. He said that's it? He told me Chinese chess is much harder? I don't know if Chinese chess is much harder. I think there's more conditionals. There's conditionals in Chinese chess. Like, your king can't move out of that little square thingy. So. Yo! Welcome back, Shreyas. How many do I have left in the vault? So, I didn't do a single one of my planned Star Wars costumes this year, and I had 2 of them. 3 of them. So, I've got 3 Star Wars ones. Which I will need to figure out at some point what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do it for May 4th. Nice. Nice. Tomorrow I am uploading my favorite of my Halloween costumes from this year, which you guys have not seen on stream because it is insanely uncomfortable to sit in. So I've only been wearing, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've only been wearing like comfy stuff. Like this is very comfy. Other than this, but like I was a giant Pikachu yesterday and then just changed into like roomy. I'm not a huge fan of going out in discomfort. Like I have to sit here for 5 hours, you know? So yeah, all my costumes have been pretty comfy. But I think tomorrow should be fun. I would say all the, like, leather style outfits. Catwoman is not very comfortable. The Spider-Man Venom style stuff is not comfortable because it's inconvenient to go to the bathroom. I would never wear that out because, like, I just freaking no thanks. Like, this is just a dress. I had Nezuko. Nezuko was really comfy. Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be my favorite one. You'll see. Yeah, this is from Spirit Halloween. I like what Black's doing here, too. I think Black's just gonna win. Cloud has been on the rampage. Literally. A rampage. They can't go- I know! Superhero outfits are so uncomfortable. I would never wear a superhero outfit. Oh, I don't think tomorrow I'm wearing it on stream. That's just being posted on Insta. If my photographer gets the pictures back to me! Alright, Cloud, go, go, go! Go, go, go! Do not stalemate either. Okay, he's going for the safest way. He didn't even... Yeah, alright, I like it. I like this style. This is good. Good game, though. I mean, Cloud has been catching up a little bit. Oh, ouch. Keep playing with that. Cloud's at 14 out of 19. Not bad. We got time for one more game. I don't think I've seen either of these guys, so we'll look at Jackson Brenthaven versus the 6th Legend. But yeah. You had a free queen. It's all good. Look. I don't judge. Ever. You can play how you play. We're just here for a good time. And unfortunately, the 600 is, down a piece. Somehow, he's the one that was gifted the piece because of the Halloween Gambit. But... yeah, I don't even think it's his turn. I don't know why the clocks are always so scuffed. But he is down on time. Yeah, it's alright. It happens. Wow. Miller is almost double ahead of the second. That's crazy. That is insane stuff. Damn. Also, don't think I've seen these two folks. 1200 against 2250? And the 1200 is still up a horsey? Not bad. Damn. This color scheme? Honestly, we might just use this and be what's her name? Who is Loki's sister? Because it's literally the green gold scheme. Ah, I'm forgetting her name now. Oh yeah, the Cheer Super Compliments cosplay. It's Razor. Hella! Yeah, I could just be Hella. I can literally just put on, like, the Loki. I can also just be female Loki next year for Halloween. This is how I plan out some of my Halloween costumes. We just go for the... yeah. Loki lookalike. True! True! Alright! Todd is not even winning this game against the 1200. This 1200 is kind of insane. I mean, he's a little low on time. But... oh, Thor's sister? What? Well, she's not... Is she actually Thor's sister? She's not really Thor's sister, right? I'm so confused. Oh, she actually is? Yeah, I know Loki's adopted, but isn't she also adopted? She's not adopted? But she doesn't look like Thor. She's the one that's like... Who isn't... Okay. Isn't Hela also adopted? Like, Hela is not actually blood relative of Loki. Oh. Hela is Odin's daughter, but doesn't have the same mother as Thor. Is this Marvel mythology or actual Nordic mythology? Now I'm genuinely curious. Also, this is insane. How are 1200s this good? That is wild stuff. She's real. I met her. 1200s these days, man. 1200s. I'll give you my predictions for the FIDE World Cup in Goa if they invite me there so I can go scuba diving. Because I heard Goa has great beaches. Although that being said, I don't think I'm being invited for anything FIDE anytime soon. Which is okay, because we want justice for Danya. Alright, that was a great game. I hope you submit that for Flex Friday, 1200. If you're lower rated, not underrated, if you're lower rated and you play a good game and you beat somebody a lot higher rated, please do submit it for Flex Friday. We would love to see that for your chance to get 50 bucks. Hel is actually one of Loki's daughters. Oh. You know what? Next year, I want to go as Sleipnir, the six-legged horse. Now that's a cosplay. That would be really funny. How many friends do you think I would need for that? 6. I would need 3 people. That'd be insane. It's like those dancing dragons, you know? The Chinese dancing dragons that have like a line of people. Those are insane. Those are so artistic. I love those dancing lions. I don't think so, Kanzen. A lot of missed opportunities, honestly. I do know that. That's why I made the reference to Sleipnir, because Hel is a daughter of Loki, so Sleipnir is also a son of Loki. I think Loki also has a wolf as a son. I don't remember now, but... Wait, Loki gave birth to that horse? That's actually probably true. I don't... You know what? Don't question Norse mythology. It's fine. Wait, the Serpent Jormungandr is also his son? That I don't think I remembered. Wild stuff, wild stuff. Well, that's kind of the whole point of this opening, is to sack, you know? You just do want to sack. That's what the opening's for. That's crazy, Poke. More stuff. I love how many people here know about Norse mythology, though. That's kind of funny. Yeah, well, I was a little lost, so we're gonna move on from their game. I am a huge Greek mythology fan. Like, I can tell you way too many random things about Greek mythology, all because of Percy Jackson. Not because I actually... Like, I am interested. I haven't actually read, I had to read the Iliad at school. I haven't read the Odyssey. Yeah, I know what you're on. You mean the... What is it? The boss of Camp Half-Blood and Percy Jackson. Of course. Oh, no, wait. Wait, is that the guy who rows the boat? I always confuse the names of those two guys. Who's the guy that rows the boat on the river Styx? That's the other one. Alright, well, congratulations. Oh, that's Huron. Yeah, I did. I also read Heroes of Olympus. I also read Magnus Chase, which is the Norse mythology one. And I also read the Egyptian ones, but those were so bad. Alright. Oh no! It just disappeared. I wanted to make that bigger. You lost to 3 different 1200s and beat a 2600? Well, if you average it out... No, you still lost rating overall if you were actually to play that. So, congratulations, everybody, on playing a fantastic Halloween Gambit Arena. This was a very specific opening. So yes, you had to play the Halloween Gambit. You were forced to play into this position. As somebody who has literally never enjoyed gambiting openings, I am not your person to go to, so I'm not going to explain how to play it. So if you're still confused after playing 90 minutes of the Halloween Gambit, unfortunately you'll have to look elsewhere for explanations on how to play it correctly, because I do not know. I just like try to flag my opponent if this happens. I just go here or something. Anyways, key thing that you do need to know though is if you are playing an aggressive opening, especially sacrificing with the white pieces, you have to follow up. So it's really important to play d4 first move. I saw a lot of people, Beal, play bishop to b5, for example. Don't do this, because you just sacrificed a piece. You gotta go in. You gotta, like, hammer. I don't really have anything. I have a fake bottle. Well, it's a real bottle. It's a fake bag. It's a bottle of baijiu, Chinese baijiu, made to look like a cloth bag. So you want to be like hammering your opponent with this. Yeah, that's why I flew it back from China. It's also got an awesome, like, I'm gonna use this as a stamp. So, and this side too. I can use it as a stamp. But yeah, you want to bonk your opponent immediately. You don't want to be slow. You don't want to set it up and then just go for it. You gotta punch. You gotta punch with e4, d4 at the very least. But yeah, I saw some good games. I saw some not good games. Hopefully you guys will have good games for Flex Friday, because that's always important. We take Flex Friday really seriously here. Tomorrow for Flex Friday, we're giving out $50 to the best game and $25 to the worst game. So if you think that you are potentially in contention for having a best game, make sure you do submit your game. If you feel like you had some really bad games, doesn't have to be a Halloween Gambit game, you can just submit that. The other openings we are accepting for... Also, I can just pull up. If you don't know where to submit games, it's all in our Discord channel. And then it has to be Halloween themed openings. So there's Halloween Gambit, there's the Vienna game, there's also this one, if anyone cares. Tomorrow's Halloween! Yeah! Where's the board? Hello? What the heck? Oh, this is going to... Okay, anyways. It's, I gotta go to analysis board for it, so I'll show it later. Oh, it's here. It's the second link. Here is the Frankenstein Dracula. It's a variation in the Vienna where you also sack a horsey. But you actually get it back because of knight takes. Then you have d4, d5. And then this is called the Freak Attack. And then anything else, just write a little explanation for why it's a Halloween themed opening. But yeah, okay, let's do our... So, first of all, Miller, congrats once again. Do you want a chess.com diamond membership? Same for Ill Bobby. Because I will submit your names over to chess.com for chess.com memberships. I'm just going to make a wild assumption and assume you guys do because you don't have one. But feel free to type in the chat if you don't want it. for whatever reason, this is a judgment-free zone. It will be given out next month because I have probably used up my allotment of chess.com diamond memberships I'm allowed to give out for this month. So yeah. Congrats to Miller and Il Bobby, and then also Miguel, if you are here and you're, for somehow, by some chance, your platinum membership is on a month-to-month basis, or it expires next month, I can also get you on, but otherwise, unfortunately, if you're locked in on a year, I cannot. Ooh, I think I've seen that. I've been to Florence. I think I've seen that statue. I love Greek mythology. Like, it's so cool what they've come up with, I guess. Yeah, just really awesome stuff. So is this, sorry, who, it is month to month? Are you Miguel? We need proof that you are Miguel. If your name does not match. We're giving away chess.com diamond memberships. Check's Instagram story for my terms and conditions. What did I write in here? I'm just sticking to it. Halloween Gambit theme, chess.com membership prizes, and then $50 random participation prize. So we're just giving out the 3 to people who have played, sorry, the 3 to the top 3. So how do you prove it? Send a screenshot of your account. Well, that's a great question. How does someone prove if it's their chess.com account? I love Greek mythology, though. It's so good. It's so, so good. But yeah, send it over to one of the mods. I'm not exactly sure how you would prove it. Oh, message one of the mods from your chess.com account. With your Twitch username. That's a good way to do it. Yeah, I've learned a bit about Indian mythology too. I actually played Rama. I know, I'm not a guy, but when I was a kid, there were only 4 kids. Sorry, I had a class of 12 in my, like, grade 4 class. And there were 4 boys. And I had a bowl cut. Here, I'll show you a picture. There's probably still pictures of me playing Rama. I'm just gonna say, of all the kids in my class, I for sure looked the most like Rama because I was the only Asian kid. I'm just gonna say, I absolutely deserve to play Rama. But anyways, I got the role of Rama in our, I think it was Diwali-themed play. And my best friend at that time, she's Egyptian, played Sheeta. So... yeah, I actually do know quite a lot about Indian mythology. When you're in... So, a fun story is that in Finland, this is not something that gets done in a lot of other countries. You get an overall religion education until you're grade 5, in which afterwards you pick something. Like, you can be atheist, they don't care. But you gotta pick something. You gotta, like, I was Christian, so I did Lutheran Christian classes, but I had a friend who was Orthodox Christian, so she did Orthodox Christian classes. I had a friend who was, I don't remember if we had any Buddhist people. I don't think we did. But my point is, from grades 1 to 5, you just learn about every single religion in the world that you could cram into like 5 years. It didn't actually start in grade 1. It started, I think, grade 3. So I think grade 3, 4, and 5. That's why we had a bunch of random plays. We had plays about like Chinese mythology, like shooting down the sun. Chang'e is like this lady who has a bunny and she's the moon basically. So that's why I know about Indian mythology. We learned about Sikhism, of like the Punjabs. So yeah, we just learned about a lot of different stuff. Yeah. I think it's really, really important to do stuff like that. I went to an international baccalaureate school, and yeah, they just did a really good job. But it was cool. It was really, really cool. So I remember a lot of that, and it just always like left me really curious about it. Religion. Not necessarily religion for the sake of religion, but just like, I just think it's cool, you know? Like, Hinduism and Buddhism share a lot of roots, and if you go back into mythology and you have like, you see the Ganesh, you see Mr. Elephant Head, sorry, Probably should not call him Mr. Elephant Head. But yeah, you see Ganesh and it's like, oh yeah, he's here too. And then you see like Son Wukong, and then you see the monkey guy with the big stick, and it's like, oh wait, he's in Chinese mythology too. And it's like all comes together. It's just really cool. But I love mythology. It's the basis for a lot of stuff, even today, like Black Myth Wukong. Yeah. They don't teach it in a very religious way. It's just like more like, these are the gods. You can choose to believe in them or not. This guy is blue. This one has 8 arms. He's got an elephant head because I think his head got chopped off by his dad for some reason, and somebody found... Anyways, I don't know the exact. So yeah, it's like a lot of stories, a little bit of history, but it was more stories than history because we were grade 3. We were not exactly diving into how many people died in the wars of... So, you know. But dads can be rough. It's true. It's true. Alright, so Miguel, do message one of the mods. DM them from your chess.com account. Maybe. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I accidentally cut the stream. My bad. I apologize. Oops. Hey Rolo, thanks for the prime. Welcome back to your 8th month. Thank you, thank you. The good news is I'm always on a backup server, so... Yeah, oops. Lowercase f. We're back already. I'm gonna just screenshot you guys, and then we're gonna do our random draw for the 3 people. How about that? That's a dangerous hockey. It's true! It's true. I have no confirm stop stream button anymore because I always have a backup server that I stream to nowadays. But yeah, typically you should have a confirm you want to stop stream button. It's just a stop streaming button. That's literally it. It's just right there. I just misclicked it because I was trying to press studio mode so I can... Yeah. It's not even a kill switch. It's literally just a button that says stop streaming. Thanks, Quirky. Go Blue Jays! Okay, so random number generator. So this next part, we have given out 3 chess.com diamond memberships. If you do not yet have a chess.com diamond membership, consider checking it out. It is pretty fun. You should check it out. You can learn a lot on chess.com for however much it is, a month or a year. Pretty worthwhile. You can do a lot of free courses, and then you can also do chess.com puzzles, which is really great. Yeah. I never played AC Odyssey. The only Assassin's Creed game I've played is the Japan one. I forgot its name. Sorry. Just click the link. Click the link. Oh, you played my Banjo.com got murdered? Well, I hope you signed up at least using my affiliate code. Shadows. Is it Shadows? I don't know their names. I just associate them by the country or like the time period they're from. Like, I could not tell you what Assassin's Creed Italy was called, but I know there was one. And like, during the, you know, Enlightenment era or whatever. Yeah, you had to have at least played 10 games. 10 games in order to qualify for this next part, which is we're giving out $50 total to 2 different random people. So $30 to one, $20 to the second. And it is completely random. So it is going to be 46 people in here for some reason. I don't know. Here it says 53, but there's 46 that show up here. You have to have played... You must have played 10 games minimum. And to collect your prize, you need a Phenom account, because I will be direct transferring you that money on Phenom. There will be no PayPal. I will not be mailing it to you by cash. You need a Phenom account. You can make one afterwards, which is totally okay, after you get picked. But that is the only way you will be receiving your money. And if you don't care about receiving your money, that's also okay. No worries. We'll just go on to the next person. Okay, We're gonna spin between 1 to 46. Oh, that's a great point. It's 46 because there's multiple ties. Alright, 25. This is for 30 buckaroos. Oh, they did not play 10 games. 30. So close to playing 10 games. 43. There's two 43s. Neither of them. All three of them. All four of them did not play 10 games. 45. Okay, neither of them played 10 games. 40. Also did not play 10 games. Wow, this is hard. We already did 45. 27. 14. Okay, Bob Smith Bob. Would you like 30 bucks on Phenom? Wherever you might be, Bob. I'll give you 1 minute. Be sure to use code Nemo. Yeah. You got... This ad starts in 1 minute and 20 seconds. When it goes to ad starts in 45 seconds, you must have answered. Otherwise, we're gonna go on to the next person. It's just for fun. We do a lot of unthemed arena. We do a lot of unthemed arenas and unthemed Flex Fridays. So it's just good to do one that is also themed. Just fun. Yeah. All right, it is at 45 seconds. Bob Smith Bob has now responded. We're gonna roll again. Here, let me get it onto here, so you guys have more anticipation. $46. 4 games. 17. Okay, David CA. If you are here right now and would like 30 bucks on Phenom, let us know. You get 30 seconds. You get until my clock turns 8:48. Which I don't actually know how much time that is, but currently the clock is 8:47. Small pool of winners. Well, it is completely random, so it's gonna be hard. Bum, ba, bum, ba, ba. Alright, the clock has turned 8:48. Unfortunately, David CA has lost their chance to get 30 bucks. 8. Chessvarn. Chessvarn, if you are around, you have... I think we're in the middle of an ad right now. So... you've got until the end of this ad to let us know if you would like 30 bucks. You more than qualify. In fact, bro has played double the qualification games. Oh, ad break ends in 1 minute 20. So you get until 30 seconds. I mean, anything can be an antler if you try hard enough. I don't think Chessvarn's here. I'm just saying. Anything can be an antler if you try hard enough. Okay, 20 more seconds for Chessvarn to collect 30 bucks on Phenom. I don't think they're here, guys. Even a sponge can be an antler if you try hard enough. Alright. It has reached 30. 18. A Dunka. Was it early reindeer cosplay? A Dunka, would you like 30 bucks on Phenom? We'll spin for the second place as well. 17. That's back to the Bitca. 30. Spicy goat. 11. Leave my kitten alone. Hey Donka, would you like 20 bucks? Sorry, leave my kitten alone. Would you like 20 bucks? A Donka, would you like 30 bucks? Oh yeah, we'll have a Christmas look too. I mean, last year I did what? Santa Claus? Probably did 2 different Santa Claus looks. I always do Santa Claus looks. I'm not very creative for Christmas. I mean, what else is there to be creative about for Christmas? I guess you could be an elf. Oh, you're a Donka? Okay, name checks out. If you want your 30 bucks, you just need to make a Phenom account, and then I'll transfer you 30 bucks there. You can let one of the mods know if you would like to do it. Oh yeah, I could be the Grinch. Well, they set it up. Maybe they had no idea. I'm willing to give them the benefit of doubt. Because they still have to go through setting up Phenom. But if you have a Phenom account, if you play any poker, just make a Phenom account and I'll instantly transfer you 30 bucks. I don't think Leave My Kitten Alone is here, so we're gonna spin for the $20. 35. Padawan, would you like 20 bucks on Phenom? The Padawan leave? Padawan's actually around sometimes, so we can just wait for him in the future. Hell yeah, Padawan. I'm just gonna assume Padawan wants it, because he's around enough. And I think he plays poker. So, we'll leave it open to Padawan. Congratulations. If, I had... sorry, I'm messing up your name. If Donka does not want their $30, I will be spinning the $30 again, but... Padawan, you're locked in for... 20. Hey, Dirk, yay! Thanks so much for the 9 months! I'm glad- wait, you had a good nap. Aren't you European? It's like 3 a.m. for you. That's crazy. Ciao, Bobby! I'll get you your chess.com membership whenever chess.com gets you your chess.com membership. It's alright. I keep waking up in the middle of the night, so tonight I'm gonna take magnesium and melatonin. And try to actually sleep through a whole night. For the first time. Yo, Caspian, thanks so much for the gifted sub to Satharis. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Someone else can have it? Okay, we're gonna spin again for the 30 bucks. But thank you for hopping in. Alright, 24. Oh, Beal does not have 10 games played, sadly. 44 again. Wait, 44 we already know can't get it. 13. Caspian! Would you like 30 bucks on Phenom? I do not. I like can't. I sleep really late, so not 12. I know. I'm sorry, Flippeth. Magnesium is supposed to help with sleep. Yeah, if you have a magnesium, what do you call it? It's okay. All right, we'll spin again. But thanks, Caspian. Instant karma was given. Appreciate you. 29. It's all right. Spinning is fun. 4. Cloud, would you like 30 bucks? We appreciate you too, Caspian. Please, chat, if you have been getting gifted subs recently, make sure you're checking whoever has gifted you one and thank them, because we do really appreciate them. Not necessarily even for your sake of being able to watch this stream without ads, but for my sake of being able to keep stream running. I'm gonna assume Cloud wants it. So Cloud, congrats on 30 bucks. Yay! Okay, we finally landed at people who do play on Phenom. A little rebate for how disastrous everybody's Phenom live experience went. But yeah, awesome. So, hell yeah. I'm sure Cloud's probably just playing on Phenom right now or something. That is Cloud, right? Like the cloud that plays. I'm pretty sure that is. I'm like 80% sure that is because, yeah. You use it? Okay, fair enough. I'll send you 30 bucks really soon. But for everybody else, the tournament is unfortunately over. It is over. And then we will be doing more chess arenas in the future. I don't know when exactly. But this weekend, tomorrow at noon, we are going to be doing Flex Friday, which is your chance to showcase your little Halloween-themed opening. And then aside from that, we're going to be playing more poker tomorrow. But also on Saturday, tomorrow's actual Halloween. So tomorrow's also going to be my last and final Halloween look, which is really exciting. And then Saturday, we're going to go back to wearing normal clothing. But I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the Halloween outfits. I honestly had so many. I could have done a whole week of this. But instead, we're only doing 3 days. I guess I did some the previous weekend. But yeah, we got one more final Halloween look tomorrow on stream. But my Insta is going to have cosplays and stuff for days. For days. I have a really, really exciting Nico Robin like edit coming out on I can't think of the day. Probably Sunday. Yeah, after Halloween, it's gonna be Christmas time. It's true. It's true. So we got one more, and then we have a bunch of... Anyways, we did Roomy and stuff. So we have a bunch of content coming out on the socials. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. And then hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna get the pictures I want to post. Hopefully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that my editor will deliver! Or my photographer will deliver. In this case, my editor usually delivers. I made some kid's day with a giant Pikachu. Yeah, that was actually really, really funny. I unintentionally went as a... What's it called? Like, when you get hired... Wait, Boychak, let me know if you're able to open .rw files. It's okay if you can't, but my photographer might be busy with work, so we need backup. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna have one more Halloween look, which should be really fun, and then Saturday and Sunday we're gonna be doing more chess, but for the rest of tonight it's gonna be a little more poker, because we need to make some money back, because we all lost 400 bucks each playing against Mr. Justin. Well, I mean, I think I'm supposed to look Greek, no? So it makes sense. That's sort of the vibe. I haven't even shown the rest of it. It's really, really big. It's huge. Like, it's 2 sizes too big because I bought it small. The buy-in for Phenom, we can be friendly. We can be, yeah. Phenom Live is the weekly event where a streamer streams their poker play, which is not me. Because I know I do that a lot. But a streamer who is not me streams their poker play on this, on the channel Phenom Poker. And he did really well today. So, yeah. Yep. That's what you guys need to know. This is from... What's it called? I don't know why we're playing Arabic music now, but this is not the vibe. Oh well, it's fine. I think it's because we're playing ancient Egypt music at this current time. Anyways, close enough, I guess. Alright, so... Nice. Yeah, from Medusa to Cleopatra. Exactly. If I just take this off and do my eyeliner a little bit stronger, it's not that far off. Okay, so If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're hopping over to Twitch because we are going to be swapping over to poker. I'm not going to have delay on. Don't worry, guys. And then, yo! Thanks, Pokemango. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're doing our best. We're doing our best. Oh, good night to Greece. We have a Greek in the chat. Hell yeah. But if you're watching on YouTube, come over to Twitch so you can watch some poker as well. Thanks, guys, on YouTube for watching. Come on over. And then, yeah, I appreciate you.